Hi everybody, welcome to my latest YouTube video. So this one's about barbel. I've been giving it a go this season. I've really enjoyed it. I've done loads of different stuff, loads of different rivers. I've had a bit of success as well. I've been fishing with a young lad at work, Ryan, and we've been out on evening times and day times on different rivers, and we've had quite a bit of a success. Ryan's now got a personal best of 9:15, which we're hoping to break today, but it's not happening at this moment in time. And I've had quite a few fish to 13.6, so I can't complain at that. I think anybody who's caught any barbel in past will tell you that a 13 pounder's not too bad. But I've had three 13s, a 12, 11 and a couple of 10s as well, so I've been doing okay. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to run you through what I actually physically use. This is my rod. This is a, hopefully it'll zoom in there for you. Right, that's a Fox Royale. They're 12 foot 175 test curve barbel rods, and they're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. I got them brand spanking new. The love of them. Matched with 6000 Shimano RBs, which work really well with this sort of thing. 15-pound line, and I haven't come to that lightly. I've actually worked at that. I started off with 12, and I just don't think it were enough. I was losing some bits and bats, so I've had to change that. And what I'm doing, that's the SP line by the way, and then what we're doing, we're going down to these. These here are Fisky's feeders, and if you can see, they're closed at the back. Like you can see, they're closed at the back, and then they're open at front. So what you do is you put scalded pellet in these. What I generally do is put 2 or 3 feeders first, open end feeders with ground bait and pellet, get a bit of feed out, and then what you do, you have pellet in here, scalded pellet in here, cram it all in nice and solid. Then you've got a run rig, just a basic run rig, not special. A little buffer bead onto a little clip. And then what we're going into is something again that's taken a lot of deliberation. This is braid. This is £20 tungsten braid. I think it's made by ESP if I'm not mistaken. And it's been faultless. I've had a single problem with it, and I've switched to this for a reason. I kept on losing fish and having hook links snapped and cut and stuff like that, and we're talking 12-pound line. So I know a couple of them were decent fish, so you're always going to lose odd one, but I was just fed up of losing them. I mean, this is tungsten impregnated as well, so it's lovely and flat on bottom, perfect for this sort of thing. So that's the rig I've been using, and the baits, now that's the special part. Everybody goes on about special baits, and this is doing that, and this is catching that, and this is catching that. You really need this ground bait, you really need these pellets, you really need these boilers. You don't need anything. I've been using basic stuff, I mean budget stuff. I've been using spam, just luncher meat, spam, anything like that. It doesn't even have to spam, just normal basic luncher meat. What I've also been using is cheap stuff like these. These are like pepperonis from Aldi. I think they're £1.50 for 5. Little section of that, little section of ground, I'll show you there. I've using it on its own. There you go. I've using it on its own. There. Or I've been using it with a topped off with a halibut pellet. Just basic ones, 12mm halibut pellets. A bit of that on top, like a cocktail, and that's what's caught me on my fish this season. Like I say, you don't have to spend a fortune, you don't have to go out stupid. You can do this on a budget, you don't have to go crazy. I'm using pellets from local tackle shop that are like they're like a budget pellet, so it's like a cheap trout pellet. As long as it's got scent, and as long as it gives off an attractant down your swim, then it'll work. I mean, the stuff I use, the luncher meat I've been using, what I've been doing, there you go, big lump of luncher meat there, not all fettled off on edges, just a big square block like that. And what I've been doing with that, I've just been adding garlic, again really cheap stuff from Aldi, some garlic powder and some chili powder, mixed it with some other stuff I've been using from Sonia Baits, which is like a spicy krill, mixing it all together, leaving it overnight in fridge so it goes a little bit tougher, and then I've been using it on a session. If I ain't used it, what I've done, I've just chucked it in. So I've been stuffing it into a backet feeder and letting all the traction come out back, but the barbel can't get to it. So basically get a run of a pellet and mix of meat going down your swim, and it seems to work really well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, it's only a short one. You see a couple of fish, a couple of 13-pounders I've landed, and next one will be back pike. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I do a little bit of pike fishing. Next one will be back pike, don't you worry. Enjoy. So you can find me on the bank, barbel fishing today. Fishing on one of my favourite stretches where I've had a bit of success. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my rods out. What I'll do first, I'll just show you what I'm using. Scalded pellet. That's what these are, scalded pellets. So what I've got in there, I've got some cheap trout pellets, some halibut pellets, all mixed together. I've got some krill oil in there, all mixed up, so it's all gone really claggy, so it stays in the feeder. The idea is that you're not feeding the barbel. I mean, there's plenty of water in it today. I don't know if you could just see behind it, it's got plenty of water in it. It's probably about 3.5, maybe 4 foot up. So it's perfect for these conditions. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get my rods out. So next thing I'll do, see me get my rods out. Hopefully you can see this. These are Fiskis feeders. Solid at the back, open at front, 6 ounce lead. What I'm doing is chuck a load of bait in there. I'm going to make it as claggy as possible and try and keep it in that feeder. You don't want any of this coming out, you don't want to feed them. The only bait that should be down there is your bait. So there you go, 6 ounce feeder, all compacted. Just juices coming out of it, and that's all you want. Right, let's get it out. Just one trick here, if you've got a lot of water coming through on debris and stuff, here I've got a little float stop, one that does it, and it's well up line, about 10 foot line, and what it does, it stops all the garbage getting onto your bait, so all your leaves and stuff like that get stuck on here, and they don't go onto your feed and leave your pellet and your bait all exposed. Really good idea. God knows what this is going to do. Nice and tight. Look at that, gang clean on that already. Second rod. So, this is a bait. It's double pepperoni. What I've done, I've cut 2 pieces so there's loads of juice coming out of both ends onto decent size hook, a size 7. Mega strong. Oh yeah, bugger, really sharp. Ideal, perfect. Again, fill it up, feed her up. That's horrible stuff this, isn't it? Compact it best I can. Wipe all the juice off because you don't want it all over your rods. There you go. So scared of that tonight. Yeah, I know. Wow, it is some swell there. Everyone's on. So that's it, there's no tricks, no special. This is what I've been using now for this season with success. So hopefully we'll have a fish. £13, 4-ounce barbel, day before my birthday. It's not a bad fish. Drew just put one back at 13.6. New PB for Drew. We'll just open it. Ryan gets one now. Just look at that for a Trent special. What a superb fish. What a superb fish. Mwah! Let's get it back. Happy birthday to me. What a fish. Good old pepperami and halibut pellet. Let's get it back. Look at that. Just look at that, that's ridiculous. So fat. Right, one of the methods that's worked really well for us this season is a big old lump of luncheon meat. And what we do, put it through like that, stick the hook inside like that so it's out of the way, and then what we do, we open the luncheon meat that we've made before. Like I say, it's full of chilli, it's full of garlic, it's full of all stuff like that. And what we do, we get it in the feeder, we'll get some sections of it in the feeder and flake it in like that, just crush it all in, stick it all inside. And what that does, especially when it's being broken up, it allows all juices and all stuff to come out inside. So the good thing about it is it's sending off scent trail downstream, but what you're going to do then, you're going to block it in with pellet and compact it up. And I mean compact it up as well, make sure it's literally rock solid like that. Now what that does, it pushes meat outside. You can start to see it coming out there, so it lets all the attraction out and goes downstream. But the bonus is the barbel can't get to it. The only thing the barbel's got is a hook bait. That's worked really well for us this season. We've a lot of fish doing that. Between that pellet and pepperoni, that's what caught all this fish on. No boilies, nothing flash, just a basic lump of luncheon meat. Ryan with his barbel. You happy with that, son?
Yeah, I'm buzzing.
It's a lovely fish, that mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Look at you there. Yeah, beautiful fish. Lovely fish. And we've been here since 6:30 this morning for that fish, haven't we?
It's a long graft.
It's been a long, hard day. Nice one, son.